Today was the 20th day of the government shutdown, and once again, a Senate attempt to reopen the government failed along party lines. But we knew that would happen. So what else happened? Well, John Thune told Mike Johnson he needs to recall the Republican members of the House to Washington, D.C., but not because of bad optics or he disagrees with Mike's doing, but because November 21st is just 30 days away, and if the Senate were miraculously to pass a funding bill tomorrow, well, 30 days isn't enough time to negotiate on all of the appropriation bills. Meanwhile, Mike Johnson says, nope, we did our job. We're going to stay in recess until the Senate does theirs, and again blamed Democrats. The White House says if by the end of the week there's no more progress on a government shutdown, there'll be more spending cuts. Now, you might have heard that a White House economic advisor, Hassett, went on the news today and said that this week the government shutdown will end. But why did he say that? Well, because he has a feeling that Democrats were just playing optics politics and they were not going to reopen the government before No King's Day protests. But according to Democrats, they know that if they end up giving in to Republicans without getting something, well, this is all for nothing. And their constituents are going to guillotine them, in the words of one senator, at the polls. And they will be primaried and they will be removed. See, both sides are just playing for their opportunity to remain in power. Both sides are afraid of being primaried. Both sides are afraid of being removed. And that's what this comes down to. The difference is Democrats are also playing for 24 million Americans who are going to lose the access to health care. Not affordable, because we don't have that in this country. So, as federal employees continue to work without pay or at home furloughed without pay through no choice of their own, with bills piling up, politicians are still playing political games with federal employees' lives. And new out today, the Department of Interior says that the National Park Service, they're going to go ahead and fire 2,400 additional employees, and that this was planned before the shutdown. But the truth of the matter is, Department of Interior already said these cuts were done making RIFs this year. So that was a lie that they said in court. Again, the Trump administration lying in court. Nothing new.